Hello, people. It's my birthday today, and I wanted to give gifts by making a game in Minecraft and having it be downloadable. But I didn't finish it on time, and I guess I'll do it some other time. But what I want to do is start this off with a, a fun fact. I searched some things about Minecraft, but it says, despite not having hands, creepers can climb ladders in Minecraft. So there you go. Now that we've done that, I want to show you. These are till here, till the spaceship game. All the things I started trying to make in as a game in Minecraft. Nothing is done. One thing is playable. Well, two things, but the other thing breaks. Where's the other one? This one breaks. So I guess this is as far as I can do for you in terms of what I want to do, which is make a game in Minecraft and make it playable. You might know what this is. Ooh, the lag. So, also I want to mention that I really enjoy using command blocks. It's probably my favorite thing ever. But, do you know what this is? Well, hold on. Do you know what this is? It might remind you of something. Anyways, I wanna show you something which I'm really proud of. I would like to say that it's my own invention because when I searched, I was like, I need a level generator, a random level generator. And usually people use those puzzle blocks, saw blocks, and other than that, they use, what is it, data packs? I've seen data packs, but I've never played with them. Let me just see. Okay, yes. I'm gonna generate 50 randomly generated rooms for this game, and it's my own system, so it's not really that good. Honestly, if I was to remake it now, I think it would look better. But you'll see on the right side things changing. You'll see rooms being generated, and I'll tell you how it works. But the thing I want to do is not this. Well, it is this, but since it's not ready, I want to play some modded, like some mod packs and finish them. But I don't know which ones I can run, and I don't know. So I guess I'll just play a random one that my PC can run. So I guess I can start explaining it right now of what's going on. But basically, these armor stands are named 1, 2, 3, and 4, depending on the direction that they, of the doorway that they are. This one is as well, or I think these ones are called northeast, southwest. But these are 1, 2, 3, 4. So I don't know what's holding them up right now. There we go. So what's happening is, I start off with this room. This room will never be deleted. Well, it does get deleted, but it gets replaced. And you have 3 of these shulkers. One of them gets chosen as the primary direction of where the rooms will be generated. The rest are replaced with armor stands. So then the room generates, every doorway has its own shulker. These ones don't, you know? This one has a shulker, but then this one is empty. So you go in, and then, all these armor stands have their own, command block. I don't know how should I say it, but they all have, I guess coordinates? I'll tell you later how it works better, but for now, just so you know, they're all kind of hard-coded, as in like, okay, if this room generates, starting from, from this shulker box, it goes 1, 2, 3, and, to the left, relative coordinates, and then it spawns an armor stand. Now there are a few bugs, like this, for example. This room doesn't. My friend made this room, so that's why this one has a bug. I'll blame it on him. But this one doesn't generate an armor stand here, and it seems like it doesn't generate one here, or I'm just mistaken. but he didn't do a proper job. So I want to also mention I worked on this a long time, and okay. Oh, it happened. Good, good, good. So the direction it shows is this way. Well, that was really fast. But it shows the direction randomly. It always does randomly. And it's like, okay, can I fit a room there? So what it checks for is a 5x5 area, like this, in that direction. If all of those blocks are empty, then it will keep rolling, rolling, rolling until it can find a room that's generatable or whatever. But if this happens, where it chooses that room and it can't spawn, it'll basically choose so that's so it's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Just so you know, this one the direction is 1. So it's like, okay, so 2 is like occupied. So let's go on a random 4. This one is called 4. So just choose a random armor stand that's called 4, and it's gonna start generating from that direction. Now, in an unlikely scenario where every single armor stand is occupied, so like every armor stand gets replaced by a wall, just like it did over there will be no more armor stands. And if the generate score, you see it's pink because I made it team purple or whatever. If they're all empty, like there are no more armor stands, but the generate is above 1 or above 0, sorry, it will just restart from the beginning. So I've taken a few measures to make sure it generates, but it's kind of inefficient, I guess. I mean, it's still absolutely amazing, and it's always gonna be random. So I'm really, really happy about it. I don't need to do no data packs, no jigsaw blocks. I don't know what they're called, but they call them jigsaw blocks. Saw blocks? Never used them. I tried once, but it failed. So it's gonna generate 11 more rooms, and then we'll see how it goes. Let's speedrun this. Time-lapse this. Okay, sorry about it. I was eating chocolate. So now that the generate has reached 0, it starts the next sequence, which is finishing off these rooms. So it's gonna start closing off the rooms, and if there's enough space, depending on the smallest room, if the smallest room can generate, then there is enough space. But if there isn't enough space, it's just gonna make a wall, like it happened here. Oops. I hate that. I need to change the keybind. But it's gonna close it off if there's a block or blocks here. So slowly, you're going to see, I hope so anyways, you're going to see some loot rooms generating. I call the end rooms, the ones that are after the generator hits 0. I call them like the loot rooms. So they're going to slowly start filling this area, and let's see if it happens or if it's broken. Let's just see if there's anything happening. What's supposed to happen is these are supposed to start generating here. Not generating, but whatever, But I'll just try this. Okay. Oh, yeah, I saw the scoreboard move, so something is definitely happening. Oh, yep. Saw some smoke there. Oh, so okay. So now it's the way it works, the way it resumes building, is by choosing a random one, depending on I've set it to start going 1, 2, 3, and 4. So it's gonna start generating on ones. Yeah, there you go. That's the first loot room. So it's going to choose armor stand code 1. It's going to summon a shulker over where that is, and it's going to kill that armor stand, that specific one, and then it's going to generate the room, or close it off. So it's slowly going to. There are like 5 different rooms that it can generate in all directions, and I'm really proud of it. I'm so happy that I'm finally showing this. So let's speedrun this one as well. Time-lapse. So it's almost done. I just want to mention something before it happens. Oh, let me in. No, well, whatever. So, it already started. So there were shulkers. You see these shulker boxes? Oh, these items will disappear, don't worry about it. These are all called loot chests, and they're generating in some of the rooms as well, like this one. There was a shulker called loot. Oh, see? Why did the loot fail to generate? Yeah, map generated, but oh yeah, that's another bug. But for some reason, the loot didn't generate. Oh, it didn't finish. What? Did that room just appear? So, yeah, it's still appearing. Why did it say map generated? Something bad is happening. The loot is generating while the map didn't finish generating. So, you know, I had a huge passion for this, and now that I've like made it work up to a certain level, well, as you can see, it's kind of the passion is kind of gone, and I have no reason to really fix all these bugs, at least not right now. But this is completely random. Every time I push the button, it's gonna, randomly generate. And I'm gonna show you as much as I can. If there are any questions, do ask them. But I'm gonna show you as much as I can of how this works. So I think it's done now. Let's see. Anything happening? Alright. The first thing I would change if I was building this from the scratch, I wouldn't use these as random things. I would do row or whatever it is, or slash random row. Oh my god, I can't type. And just do that and store it in a scoreboard, and then depending on what it is, generate a room. I would do that instead of using these, because this can only fit 9 blocks, and everything past that, so this one's 9, then 18, and then 27, 36, and that's how I would expand this. So these are all the rooms that were pre-built. So these are all the rooms that can generate, although not all of them are added. You never saw a staircase, did you? So not all of them are added. I'm gonna probably never add those. So almost all of them can generate. So the way it works is, it checks for empty space. So if I'm a shulker, I'm gonna check if there's from that point to up there, whatever, if that is empty. But by the way, you can't exactly say if empty, blah blah blah. You have to compare it to something. So these are the dimensions of the widest room plus the longest room plus the highest room. So just compare it. If the area in front of me is the same as this one, that means there is enough space, and I'm gonna generate a room. Otherwise, if there's anything, even one block, it's just gonna place a wall in itself. It's just gonna close it off completely and then die. I've told my friend the specifications on how the doors should be and how large and whatever. So this is the room that he built. The first thing he should change is add these, because as you might have seen in one of those, there is like enough space where you can see the sky, which shouldn't happen. And these are all the directions. So this is 1, 2, 3, and 4, aka 1, 2, 3, and 4. So they're all responsible for their own. The reasons why these two are different is because I've switched them to use these random generating, because they have more rooms. So I had to place them here. Issue, no 1 or 3. That's probably the room. 1, 2, 3, 4, hallway 4. Yep, that's this one. They all have signs, so I know which one they are. Yep, hallway 4. I told him to say the door openings, then the room number, not just hallway 4, but it's fine. I'm really happy about the way this works. So all of these are responsible for the level generation. This one is for the rooms. This one is a constant clock that keeps checking if the room is generating. So you see on the scoreboard working, last row. It keeps resetting the timer. There should be a timer that keeps resetting, but I don't know where it is. So it should keep resetting, and you know, if long enough passes where a room doesn't generate, it's gonna kill all the shulker boxes or whatever and replace them with whatever. It's just gonna reset it, kind of, slight reset, not completely start over. And these ones are responsible. These ones are responsible for, you know, if the room is occupied, choose another direction. These ones are responsible for loot. These 4. I always have 4 of each. Not for loot. What is this for again? Yeah, it is. I think. I don't remember. It's fine. I don't need to remember. These ones are for loot rooms. And then this one is for actual loot boxes. So, now I'll show you quickly how the game should work. I don't know if I've added it. Oh, hold on. Not that way. Oh, by the way, these 2 are both just for starting and stopping. This one is for you to manually generate 50 rooms or however many you want. Just put in the number. And this one is for if everything is occupied, it'll automatically restart. I also have this, which is the map. Just like a map, and you can see it. You'll see it later, don't worry about it. So there's only one playable map so far, and even then it's not really playable unless I'm here to start it. But then my friend made a few more maps. These were some testing things. So, start simulation. So this is how the game is intended to be played if you don't have a flashlight, of course. There are a few things I try to do, which is keep teleporting in whatever it's called on top of the player. A display block, so you know I can change how much people can see. But this is the first enemy. You know, the name Grumps shouldn't be possible to be seen. I forgot to change that. But as soon as he detects a player below him, he changes his name, and I remove his no gravity condition. Also, if I fly away, it's just gonna automatically, it just keeps checking if there's a player nearby, if there's whatever. We have more enemies, this is like a trap. I don't like it. It's fine though, like, my friend likes it, I'm like, alright, I guess we'll add it one day. Then we have the turret. Oh, I don't know if you can hear that loud. It's gonna keep rotating towards you, and there are gonna be no arrows. But every time you hear the pop sound, or whatever it is, I think it's fireworks, you're gonna get damaged once. So all those sounds are just, you get damaged. And here are the rest of the enemies. I just fit them all in the same room. So we have Hunter. He is the guy you have to stare at. Oh my god. I actually can't type. Oh, he deals half your health. Why is it not working? But if you stare at him, he shouldn't be moving. But that's fine. It doesn't matter, actually. Regeneration. Sure. 10, true. So these guys should never kill me, yep. So we have the Hunter. We have the Summoner. Basically, I didn't fix it yet. He has a lower knockback. Is he immune? No, he isn't immune. These ones are immune. Yes, they are. But basically, he has lower knockback, and every so often, he's gonna summon a simple skeleton next to him. Let's just kill them. There are a few things that I don't wanna kill. So I'm just gonna do this manually. They're all on silent, that's why you didn't hear no sounds. We have the Sentry, which is the turret. Skeleton is just a normal skeleton. Oh, here's the kill. So he also has lower knockback. You have you have Albert Spinstein, which is this one. It doesn't spawn anywhere because he's supposed to spawn outside, but it didn't. It didn't make that possible yet. You have the Dungeon Walker, which is just a. He was supposed to be the drowned, but apparently, if you're not in the water, the drowned will never ever attack you, and there's nothing you can do about it. And there's the Bandit, which is just this guy, and he keeps hitting you with a what's it called? Dragon egg. It's really funny. What is this? Oh, protection suit. Let me get one of those. Hell yeah. Well, now I'm looking fancy. You'll see it more. You'll see it later, not more. But here's another map. This is the area where the ship spawns. I told him to make big maps. This one is semi-big. This one's fun, but that's pretty much it. A snow area. Does it say BDYA? Yeah, I know what it is. Don't worry. Then this map. None of these are added. The only map added and that works is this one. You can see from the ship. I think this is an old save. The good save is on Aternus, or maybe not, but I don't know for now. But the top of the ship looks ugly. That's how I know this might be the old version. We'll see. If this works, this is the dropship. If it works, then this should be the newer version. So how do I start this again? Let me just remember. So, oh yeah, this is the map. I built this icon and the letters, whatever, and my friend built this one. I don't know what this is, and this should be the map. Why does it not work? Oh yeah, I need to stand there. So you can either do trigger store, or you can just click it in chat, and then you can buy things. So player info, I guess. Yep, we have no cash. Let's give ourselves some cash. I'll buy a shovel. Oh no, it doesn't work. Okay, so this is the old one. There isn't much of a difference between the old and the new one. Then we have a flashlight. Suit, not suitcase. Health potion heals for health. Bow is your hope, and that, whatever. So you can have the suit, of course. Why shouldn't you? The flashlight, if you hold it in your offhand, you get rid of the blindness that you would usually have, which I don't like. You go from not being able to see anything to seeing the entire map, but it's fine. You know, I have specially modified potion so to heal you, or maybe it's not, to heal you exactly for health. I like how this one's purple, damage 9, and this one's white. It's really fun. And for me, you know, revisiting memories, although this isn't so old. Oh yeah, and the loot. So let's see if it actually generated. I think if you wanna start it, you have to activate one of these. Starter, there you go. So I'm just gonna do that using a command block. A command. But this is the shop. It checks for your money, whatever. This is for the suit, that's why there's more. Whatever this is. Oh, this is the store text. There's just text, and this is the map text. If you're not up there, it shouldn't work. Yep, it's not gonna work because whatever. And this is, oh, this is the to open and close the door. So yeah, let's get ready to play it. The door should automatically close. Exploiter orb blood. I don't think I'm gonna cut. I need to cut that part. And this is for the lights. Turns them on and off. No, this is for the lights. Turn them on and off. Oh yeah, I had it to be on a lever or 2 buttons. I think I had it to be on 2 buttons. But my friend was like, in the game, you only use 1 button. You use a I was like, fine. No, actually, use a lever, so this isn't even correct. So this is what the loot would look like. You know, it's a gentleman, because I don't really care too much. Like, I do try to anti-cheat some things, but I don't really care that much. So it's a gentleman's agreement that you can only carry 4 things at the same time in the first 4 slots. So let's see if it's gonna work. Time ticking, let's do this. Okay, so trigger. Oh, the time triggered because I pressed it, but now it shouldn't. So 9 seconds elapsed. I don't remember what the timer is. I don't know why this one isn't working, but again, I think it's an old save. There isn't anything behind it. You know, you should be blind, but I have this. See? I'm really proud of everything I've done here. It's really dark For some reason the light doesn't work. Oh yeah, I hate this, but I keep forgetting that this is an old save, most likely. Also, the walls are not considered when the rooms are being generated. That's why you're gonna sometimes see these strange looking walls. Because, you know, the interior of the room is this, and every room has walls, so why should I consider the walls? So let's just see if there's anything to generate. Yep, have DNA sample. My friend designed the loot. He just chose random blocks, gave them random names, and I really like it. Although I did most of the coding. He helped me. He still helped me, even though coding was the bigger part of this. But yeah, you just go through. If you look at the... Oh, it doesn't show. So, you see, the grace period should have... I don't know why it's an 80 right now. But it started at 35 and it was supposed to go down. Oh, so every time... Oh no, wait, what? The grace period isn't going down. So I didn't fix that either. But basically, you have 35 seconds of grace period where nothing will spawn. And after that timer has passed, every one of these rooms, or at least everyone should have the monster summoner shulker below them. And that's how I can choose randomly, because you know the game chooses for me. I can randomly choose a room and spawn, you know, if it's a skeleton, just 2 blocks above him, if it's the ambusher 5.5 or whatever. So that's how I spawn monsters. Everything is done using entities, and honestly, building this was how should I say it? It was a learning experience for me because I've never tried anything. Oh, the timer isn't working. Good damn. There we go. Now the grace period is going down. But don't worry, most of it is polished. But that's pretty much it. Oh, come on, man. I can't show that on YouTube. Stupid. We played hide and seek on these maps. It was really fun as well. Oh, one more thing I want to show is exactly this thing. So apparently I was so into making this work and finishing it that I had a dream where I had like this room. This is where you sell things. Yeah, there is no table, so this is the old city. You just throw things in, and you know the guy checks for the loot. He picks everything up. He checks for the loot. If it's loot, then it's gonna give you money. If it isn't, then it isn't. But this is what I dreamed about. I dreamed of a room, and there were like levers everywhere, and there was a high window, and this was the exit. But yeah, it isn't. Oh yeah. I tried to make it as strip as possible, but I call this the moon selection, although this is the moon selection, and I call this room the character screen, although this is the character screen. But yeah, I'll try to see if there's anything else I can show you. This is also the room where the ship spawns. I guess the last things, these are the 2 last things I can tell you. This is the wall so that the room doesn't generate too far away, because all of these blocks can remove only so many, you know, the fill command has a limit. So each of these fills the area in front of them empty. So just make sure the map doesn't generate outside of the boundaries of set it to, which is 1 chunk, aka 1 map. Not 1 chunk, just 1 map. 1 map worth of of size. But that's it. I'm really proud of this. We also have piss corners everywhere. Look, piss corner. The way you can see one behind there. There's one over here. But those are Easter eggs, so you just get spoiled, I guess. I don't know. But thank you for watching. If that's it. I hope you liked it. And of course, if you have any questions on how it works, I can do another video. I don't really mind. Oh, no! I can't see. I completely forgot, but your flashlight has a timer. So now no matter what you do, you're not gonna get the light back. So the only way to get the light back is if you go back to your ship. So you just go back into the ship and you get your light replaced. And trust me, this is really smart. I tried many things to, prevent people from cheating, and it actually works perfectly well. You cannot cheat the flashlight. I don't know why, but I was like, I have to make it work. So no matter what you do, even if you can see the timer on the right, and you drop it at the exact correct second, you're never gonna get the flashlight to permanently work. Or permanently not work. So yeah, that's it. GG's.